Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Star Wars Visions. And this is an animated short series focusing on anime versions of Star Wars tales. And these are fully original tales brought to life in a really awesome anime style and a variety of anime styles. And this is from such a great group of Asian directors and creators and vocal performers. And you also have a lot of big name people. So Kyle Chandler's in an episode. You have David Harbour. You have Neil Patrick Harris, James Hong, Alison Brie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Lucy Liu, Bobby Moynihan, Henry Golding. Just there's a lot. Tamora Morrison, because Boba Fett's in one of the episodes, and you just have so much talent just shoved into the series. George Takei and Kari Huyuki Tagawa, and it's just a really exciting thing, and watching all of these different little stories, and they range from 11 minutes to 20 something minutes, and you have some of these episodes that they all have their own animation style, and some of the episodes look like a very cartoony and colorful kind of anime. I think it's the second episode where it's about a pop band trying to prove themselves for Jabba's performances, and that has a very specific looking aesthetic to it, and feels like a lot of Japanese anime, where it's just you have this big reliance on pop Japanese music that just infuses into it. And the first one feels right out of a Kurosawa film. And I think that was my favorite right off the bat. It was such a great samurai story, and there was a graininess to it, there was an impact to it, there was a brutalness and a ruggedness about it. And it was so cool because these stories took Star Wars ideas and ran with them and brought in a new light and a bolder kind of perspective, because it doesn't just fit in that dichotomy of this Jedi versus a Sith. The first one had Sith fighting each other and painted some of these characters in a much better gray area, which made them more intriguing and interesting. And you have this one where very hard moral decision with the very last episode that I watched, with someone who who must choose between love and staying on the light side of the Force, and was done much better than the prequels, and in that very same idea, and it was so impactful. This is a beautiful series of shorts with so many interesting ideas, playing with conventions of Star Wars, but still being true to Star Wars and feeling like a Star Wars thing, and the aesthetic of everybody's in samurai outfits, yet still whip out, instead of a samurai sword, you pull out and it's a lightsaber, and then you're just oh my god, this is Star Wars. And you have some droids, and you have those trappings of what makes Star Wars, but still really honed in on this samurai type aesthetic, because that's what influenced Star Wars in the first place. Hidden Fortress and Kurosawa films, and this series really captures that spirit. Is such a great ode to those types of films and stories, and they kill it with all these great different ideas. And not all of the stories are on the same level, but some of them really are amazing and impress me so much. And I want to see a Star Wars feature-length Star Wars film some of these stories, and they would have my money right away. It would be so intriguing to see, and what it does is it shows us a different perspective outside of just the Skywalker saga for the most part, or connecting it so closely to the films. The only real connection, you have Jabba at one point, you have Boba Fett, but mostly these are fresh, interesting ideas that really mold the Jedi and Sith conventions and present them in new and intriguing and complex ways that challenges you as a viewer to really connect with these characters and see where you would lie when things aren't as black and white like they are in the Star Wars universe, or galaxy, as I would put it. But, this is such a great time. I enjoyed these 9 episodes, and I really hope that they make another, and another, and another, and another. Because I'm always going to be down for these interesting anime version of Star Wars shorts that really impress me. And I hope you all check them out right now on Disney+. But those are my thoughts on Star Wars Visions. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.